Hello everyone and welcome back. Zeb here, back for another quick Sunless Sea guide. Now this one's going to be on how to prevent terror and also how to get rid of terror once you gain it. Now mainly it's all about preventing terror because it's very hard to get rid of it, but I do have some good ways of getting rid of it. At least I think in the early game I got some pretty decent ways of getting rid of it, but it's going to be all about preventing it. Now that was a quick clip. What you don't want to do is just go straight across the darkness of the ocean and just stack up terror like crazy. So the first easy way of preventing terror is basically stick to the coastlines of any place where you're going. As long as you stick against the coastline, there actually doesn't have to be any light there, you will not gain terror, as you can see. So that's one of the first ways. Again, some of these might be obvious to you at the moment, but we'll get into the preventing it, or not preventing it, getting rid of it after you gain it, which is a really big hassle, but we'll do our best. So the second way of preventing it, as you already might know, is obviously to stick against the buoys here, which are going to have light. And the buoys, also the light boats in the lighthouses. I mean, they are specifically set up for you to actually kind of travel in between them without getting much terror throughout the game. So there are really big dark spots, but that's the risk of going onto those dark spots. And here's just a quick clip. You're running into the lighthouse here. Now to this, so there are a few ways to get rid of it. You get different ports and everything. You can do certain things where you might lose 1 or 3 terror. Pretty bad. Another way is if you kill bats and dissect them, you can also dissect them to lose 1 terror. Also pretty bad. So the main way here of getting your terror stabilized, one is if you go back home and your terror is over 50, it'll give you the option to drop it down to 50, but you gain a nightmare, which you will have, and you stack those up. And the only way to get rid of nightmares, I'm going to pause it real quick, is to take a nap. Sounded terrible. Is to basically get some sleep, and you have to pay to get sleep. So that also kind of sucks. So what you saw just there, and we will jump right back to it, is if I can actually control this correctly, is Dauntless Hand. You will have an option by your tattoo parlor. Now this is this guy right here. The best way I can think of that I found to get rid of terror is if you have a Tail of Terror down here and you use that along with only 1 echo, you could drop your terror by 25. That is a huge drop in terror from anything else I found out. As you probably found out, anything else you use only drops it 1 or 3, which is pretty abysmal. So that's really the main way that you can drop terror, is if you find Tails of Terror, you can actually drop it quite significantly. The other thing is to really try and avoid it until you upgrade your engines mainly, or you basically get further along into the game. You can get better upgrades on your ship. It's all about getting further along before your crew goes mad. So I hope these tips helped you out a little bit. I really do, and if you did enjoy it, please subscribe, like it, and I'll see you all for the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.